We streaming? Is it going?
Yes.
It's going! Yeah! Let's go. Alright. This is Fallout 1. I don't know if we got the thing that says, hey, you're cool to leave.
I don't remember where that was. It should be as you approach the door.
And I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be this door too.
Yeah.
But it's just me. Maybe I already got it. How would I know
You
if I
said
already got it?
commentary featuring the boys. I am female.
Yeah,
Bitch.
but you're still one of the boys.
Fine.
Sorry, Alexa.
Did you just use my first name in stream?
Well, now they know it's your first name.
It could have been your last name.
Yeah.
All, like, what, 21 of your viewers?
All 81 of my followers, of which
There you go.
probably like 4 people actually watch, but really just mostly.
By God.
By
Just
God.
by God.
So.
Yeah, but is Pygod a tier 3 sub?
In my heart he is.
In my heart. And that's where it counts.
Status. Vault. Find the water chip. Shady Sands. Stop the Rad Scorpions. Archives. Overseer Brief. How do I know if I searched Vault? Yo. How do I know if I searched Vault 15? There's a schism. The in-game maps. Yeah. Enter the area where the command center should be.
No.
On the second level, another rope can be found in the locker in the side room. Oh.
Ooh, free rope.
Free rope. Love me some free rope. The area where the command center should be. I want to say this looks like a command center. Wait. Is that not a command center?
Is it saying the command center is supposed to be on the second floor or the first floor?
It says descend to level 3.
Okay.
I feel like I
guess
already walked through every.
Yeah.
It's stabby time. Explode.
Use the bomb.
I'd rather get
Use
hit
the
by a
bomb.
rat. Explode. Combat. Over. So... I wonder if I already got it.
Probably did.
What happens after? Coming out of Vault 15, ask Ian for directions. Let's see if Ian has some directions for us. Ian, do you have directions for us? Oh! Oh. I didn't see it. Boom. Use the rope, but slowly walk there. Stabby, stabby. Ooh.
Oh. Damn, I want
Stab.
a snack now after we talked about food.
It's not that great. It's not worth it.
Yeah, but I could just eat some tortilla chips. It would be great.
Fair enough.
Joey, you're supposed to be the voice of reason here.
No, tortilla chips suck.
Get it?
I mean, they really do kind of suck. I mean, it's just tortillas that have been like cooked. You could just make your own. Get some corn tortillas. Spray stuff on it and then bake them.
Yeah.
Use the ladder. Good job, buddy. Good job. You figured it out. Ooh. What a theme. What? Ooh. I'm gonna buy a car. Hi, I'm
It
Bob.
is the car mark after all.
Hi. Welcome to my previously owned car lot. Which one of these beauties interests you today? Lug. Oh, I'm sorry. You don't look like you can afford our financing rates.
You know, you should have them tell you about cars.
You should get the rust preventative paint with that. Can't talk to him now. A car, a truck, and a car. Okay. Can I use a lockpick? I unlocked the door. What do you have? Share with me your wares.
Running
Or
for
lack
his
it.
foams.
His what?
His foams.
His foams.
Yeah.
Ooh. Got in here, buddy. You got in here, buddy. Better be something worth it. A Red Ryder BB gun and some BBs. Give me all.
Ooh.
Anything else in here that I can't see because it's all like,
Isometric.
yeah.
Boxes.
What is that? Oh, it's a crate. Also with a Red Ryder BB gun.
Yo.
Let's go. Let's go. What a day. Oh, go this way.
I ran him for his foams.
His phone.
Wait, is there anything else in that area?
Oh,
Guess
it's... There might have been. Garden, Brahmin Pen, entrance. Are you Ian? Seth. think this guy's Ian.
Ian, is that you?
A short, stocky man. Hello, stranger. What's your name? Ugh?
Okay, but like, why does this Fallout look so different from other Fallouts?
Because this was before Bethesda had it.
Yeah.
Ah,
This was made.
Bethesda.
Yeah.
You should ask this man about Ian.
Talk. No, tell me about Ian. Oh, you are Ian. The hub.
You are talking to me.
Shady Sands. A small, peaceful village. Probably the most promising community in the Waste. He knows what's
New
up.
California Republic.
What's the other? Junk Town? Southwest of Shady Sands. What else is there? Okay.
Capital Wasteland.
Oh, that's not this game. Don't know much. Ghouls. Super mutants. Got some mantises and scorpions and such. Caravan. Caravans?
He
You
doesn't know how to
travel
play Caravan. Does anybody know how to play Caravan?
Sorry, no clue. Nobody knows. Nobody knows how to do it. Rogue? Oh. Okay. Well. Let's see if you put that on my map. If not, I think I know how to guesstimate how to go down there.
I mean, if you can just go southwest, I mean...
Yeah. This is it? No, this is Junktown,
Boom.
I think. It's Death's Hand. He's returned. What?
Huh?
Have you come back to kill your son?
What?
Maybe. Who's my son? This guy?
Probably the small dude?
I killed you. Wog! You don't rule here. You don't belong here. Death is the walking... Death to the Walking Dead? Oh, I think this dude's gonna fight me. That kind of hurt.
Ouchie.
I gotta be honest, that kind of hurt. I missed. Nice.
When was the last time we saved?
When I loaded originally.
Nice.
This is probably not gonna go well.
No.
Please stop. No. Don't hurt him. Garl? Garl. What a name. Ugh. 1 point. That killed me? Yeah, that killed me. Alright, so we won't fight this guy.
So, let's rediscover where the fuck the hub is.
Well, let's see what's going on here. Elevator shaft. Rat. I shall fight you. Give me experience or give me death. Gonna start a fight with a rat? Yeah, you are. Should probably save when I get to the outside. Oh. Oh, I like how it played the sound effect of going up the ladder anyway. You see Mr. Meta. Save game. Let's see if we die. Rip to the Red Rider BB guns, though. Okay. Raiders. Eat soggy waffles.
Never eat soggy waffles.
Eventually we'll find something.
Yeah.
Usually how it goes. Ooh, the hub? Yeah, this is the hub. This is not the hub. Wait a minute. These are ghouls.
Yeah, this is the hub. This is not the hub.
This is most definitely not the hub. Is the hub north of here? I know it's north of here. I think we should go this way. Necropolis. Here we
Sound
go.
like the hub?
Is this the hub? This is the hub.
Stepbrother, these are the catacombs.
What are you doing, step bro?
You should probably put that weapon
Step
away.
bro.
I probably should, as to not anger people.
Maybe that's why they attacked you?
What?
Because you came at them with a knife?
You know what? That's a good point. You're probably right. A farmer. What a day. I'm exhausted. What does this guy have to say? Greetings, stranger. Not that strange, but alright. What's in here?
Goodbye, stranger.
Gunther, welcome to my humble house. What can I do for you? Cookie! I'm sorry, but you're not making any sense. Maybe Dr. with the children can help you.
Ask him about cookies.
I would keep clear of Decker if I were you. Are you Decker? Welcome to the hub. Are you Decker?
Are you Decker?
Why does that sound like something that would be said in like a cat fight? Decker!
Decker! Tell me about
Decker.
cookies. Decker? What if I capitalize it? No, you still don't know. Oh, it's Pygod! I remember you playing this a long time ago. Wasn't there an updated version of this that was a mini game? No? I know that
Get
I-
fucking told, by God. Get
the
fucking
only the only update that I know that they did was they made it longer before your vault runs out of water.
Oh, there's straight up just a time? Yeah.
Yeah,
So that makes sense.
yeah. If I go to my Pip-Boy. Get the water chip. 118 days left. Or else you die and the game ends. What do
Well,
you
you don't
have to
die.
say? I do not die. General store. What are these guys? I say just use brute force, it doesn't take that much. Oh my gosh. Why is it going so fast? Not until the boss says so. Ignore him and it'll go away. Can I go in here? let's see what's going on. Well, if it isn't a potential customer, I'm Lorenzo, the munificent. The munificent.
Magnificent.
At your service, I give out loans at only 10% daily interest, a maximum of 10 days to repay. You won't find more
Yes,
generous
Stefan,
lenders.
get it.
Drunk? Sorry, pal, but idiots are too big of a credit risk. Get out of here.
Oh,
Okay.
tell me about Pie God.
Tell me about him. Tell me about him.
My God.
Iguana bits.
Bans everybody.
Hello.
Like normal.
Welcome. Ban everyone.
He can't ban me if I don't watch. Bitch.
Oh, he can still ban you.
Yeah.
I mean, he could. That's fine.
He is a god of pie. He is pie god.
He is the god of pie. Welcome to Bob's Iguana Bits, the family eating place. Can I take your order?
I'd like to eat my family.
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
Oh, you're almost off work. Be hungry, grr. Sure, we got a whole iguana on a stick for $20, and our prime select pieces for $8. No sissy portions, me want all iguana. Oh, one whole iguana coming up. Anything else? We go now. I just ate a whole iguana and dipped.
Yeah, but did you pay for it?
I don't know.
Honestly, probably
Probably.
not.
Maybe. I feel like it would have said, hey, at sundown, nobody is allowed in this area. Other guards won't give you a warning. If they catch you, they'll attack. Better make it back downtown while your head is still attached to your neck. Okay, I go. No, I stay. I go. Am I going the right way?
I don't even know what's happening.
It's been a while. I don't think I quite know what I'm doing. I think I should also wait until it's daytime so that I actually know what's going on. Yo, system admin. Money moves. And water moves. I'm gonna do that actually. I'm just gonna click on the wrong thing. And then wait until morning. This is not morning enough. 7, 8, 9. 9 hours? 9 a.m.? There we go. Everything should be open now. What's in here?
Guns.
Guns. If you have business with the hub police, please talk to Sheriff Green. I only take care of sheriff duties when the sheriff is unavailable.
Matty P, you are cutting out, my boy.
Okay, let's see what Guns has.
I barely talk anyway.
Welcome to Beth's Weapon Shop.
I'm good.
I heard that. How can I help you? Rock? IDKFL get it though. I don't feel confident in my ability. Kind of out of the blue job interview I got from a recruiter and reached out. Do it. Do it anyway. You don't have to know what you're doing. You just have to get there. And then you figure it out after.
Do it! Do it! Just do it!
Rook? I'm sorry, what was that? Plug? I'm sorry, I don't understand. Please come back when you're feeling better.
Barter.
Barter. Ooh, armor.
Kinda big.
Metal armor. That's expensive. Do I have money for that? Oh, I got an iguana on a stick. I don't think I have a use for this.
Yeah.
That's only $100. Okay, 22,
I mean,
3.
we're not gonna use the 9mm, right? Or the 10mm, I mean.
10mm, yeah? Is it worth
Right,
that
'cause
much though?
You're a
It's-
melee build.
Yeah, melee build. We get rid of all our guns.
Sell the bomb too.
Still not enough. Woo!
And the flare, don't know what that does.
I think that might have a use later. Oh, 10mm armor piercing. Well. Offer. It's not good enough.
Damn.
What about combat armor? Oops, not all of them. Just one.
Give me all of your combat armor.
Well, I can buy that. And a spear. Sledgehammer.
I think a sledgehammer might not be a bad idea.
I agree. Crowbar. Brass knuckles. Throwing knife. That's gonna end badly. BBs. Combat knife. Sledgehammer. Ooh. 1085. Have a flare. Oh, I have 2 flares?
It's about to
Awesome.
flare everything.
Have a
Joey said, "Let there be light."
Bill, acting like this is my first interview. Shake my head. Joey interviewed me to become a mod. Did I? I feel like you probably just asked and I was like, yeah, sure, I don't have any mods.
I just can't see Joey doing an interview.
There might have been some sort of interview process.
Like,
Sits across
So
the
what
room.
makes you think you're qualified for the position? What?
A lot of plebeians think they can moderate my intense Twitch streams. You have what
It
it
gets
takes.
real intense
Joey
sometimes.
didn't
Fucking,
interview him.
What?
how would you respond to someone saying
He
fuck
didn't.
you? and
Exposed! Your offer is not good enough. Take
Oh,
my iguana
damn.
bits.
But I offered you everything I have. It's still not good enough.
Did you give him all your caps?
Yeah.
Oh, you wanted the iguana.
Where are my caps? Oh, here they
They're
are.
in there.
8, 6, so I need to take 11 back. And 1. No. Just 1. Okay, fine. Take the 1 cap. You won't give me a 1 cap discount? That's alright. Rook? Plug? Okay.
Plug.
Actually, I'm kind of curious. What's the other option? Rook? Rook! Okay, same thing. I've been exposed. Oh, I could have sold this knife.
Oh, you
gonna
could
put
have, but
Some armor.
it's
There
not a
we
bad
go.
idea to have,
Backup.
yeah.
What does this say?
Yeah. Now we're badass.
Need work? Go to Fargo Traders, currently filling in the following positions. Caravan Guards. Special position. Own weapons and ammo for all jobs. Okay. Fargo Traders. Oh, here they are. But I have to click closer so that I actually walk there? Bro. Come on. Come on, bro. I'm
So,
looking for a job.
where-
What?
Where do you get the water ship?
Necropolis?
Oh. We have to
I'm
find a way through that.
I'm sorry, bud. We don't deal with the intellectually challenged. What?
Ooh.
Oof, you tell him.
What? You cannot go there. Who's the guy? That's what I want to know. Can I go through here? Just in case this starts a fight. Get out of here, you moron. I'd rather be moron than less on. That's what I always say. Ah. What's over here? The moon is out there. I feel like we could have an intellectual conversation. Ooh, pretty stuff. Why is the moon? Moon big, me like moon. All bright. It's all bright. Comes down and then we are all doomed. Ah.
That's some weird dialogue.
What an intellectual conversation. Let's play global thermonuclear war. Oh, I think you'll know this guy.
Spare change, old friend, old pal. Can you help a poor mutant down on his luck? Worse off
He's
than I
actually
am,
voiced, isn't
friend.
he?
Luck to you.
He's what?
Voiced.
He's it's Harold.
I don't know Harold.
Tree Man.
Huh?
You know the tree in Fallout 3? The living tree in the Oasis? Oh. It's this guy.
Oh, okay.
What is in...
It's been a long, long time since I played Fallout 3.
Yeah.
The only thing I really remember with much detail is Megaton and Fox.
What a bro.
Your destiny culminates here.
I cannot deprive you of that. This looks like a nice building. There's got to be something going on here. Or not. Okay. Seems legit. There's so much space. If I had any stuff, I'd have plenty of room. There's nothing in here. Keep your nose clean. Well. Can I go down this way? No. Not this way. Is this where I was before? Psst, come here. Come here. Alright, what's going on over here? What do you want? Get back over to the east side, you hophead. Ooh. Man, you are rock stupid, aren't you? Take a hike. I will refuse. And find a way to make an honest living. Nobody gets in there, they're going through me first.
Do
What?
honest livings exist?
Do what?
Honest livings exist?
No.
No.
It's Fallout. I wasn't expecting it to.
Can I help you? What see, Mr. Tower? You're not getting in here. Beat it, Skag. On. Okay.
Damn, I'm thinking maybe we shouldn't have done the intelligence one run.
You know, you're not allowed in here. I know of one benefit, and I think it's time that we use that benefit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a casino. run, 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 run. You got it, boy. Run. Alright. Back to Necropolis. And a nice little save.
You're right, Pie God. The Earth is flat.
This game proves that the world is flat. No, it's just California.
That's true.
I'm pretty sure these guys won't attack you, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna run around the outside.
Around the outside.
Ooh, Trailer Park Girls.
Go around the outside.
Let's see. What do I go to? Here? Aha. There's enough water to go around and just make sure. There's gotta be like a down. Ah, yes.
Oh, we lost Alexa.
Alexa.
Kind of figured she fell asleep. She had
Yeah.
been very quiet. Which I will soon be following her, but I'll listen a little bit. I'm farming right now,
I mean,
so I guess.
I'm gonna go to bed at like 9, so.
It's
So it's already
9:29.
9
10.
10.
midnight. That sounds like a great time to call it a night. I am just enjoying reading the politics while playing ESO farm stuff. Good stuff. I have a person in ESO who keeps going, "Hey, will you buy me this thing for 100k? We're in a guild." I'm like, no, shut the fuck up. Leave me alone. Learn how to make money and buy your own 100k thing that you're never gonna use.
Oh, nice.
They want it for a crafting page, PJ. A crafting
A
page.
crafting page?
Pants of an old set that was just released. It was only for the Halloween event, and like you have to do a really hard thing to do it. And I ground out that stupid thing, got the pants recipe, and it was like, I'm not grinding this thing out again because it was just not worth it. And they're like, oh, the 100k is definitely worth it for my achievement in the style page. And I said, for you it might be, but I'm not dropping 100k of my money. She's like, I'll trade you furniture for it. Who the fuck knows what kind of furniture you're gonna give me? I don't think I need furniture for my houses. I have almost all the recipes, thank you. You don't have anything I want. Like, leave me alone. I'm not dropping 100k on your weird freaking likes.
There we go.
That's just such an ask. Like,
Pants.
who makes that kind of ask? Oh, good. I just made another 3k.
Use the cover. Oh.
Oh, she's like, yeah, I
don't use the
trade
cover.
100k worth of furniture for it. Listen, I don't want your furniture. Because A, that means I have to put it in my house with all the rest of the furniture I don't need. Or B, I could try to sell it, but furniture notoriously does not sell very well. So that as a trade option is not gonna get you any. I don't understand. Why do you think this is a positive thing? I'm gonna keep my multi-millions and be a stingy asshole about it because I can.
You may rest here. We will not harm you.
I just love it. Like, share your money. No. Sell stuff better. Not my problem.
Back here. Oh, it continues. Is there stuff up here? Let's go up here. See nothing out of the ordinary. A ladder. Now you see a ladder.
Well, that seems like it's out of the ordinary.
I mean, I am in a sewer. Use the ladder, please. Thank you. See a ghoul. Can I get out of here without dying?
No.
He's not gonna fight. Here we go.
Gonna quietly log off very
Larry.
shortly just to get away from this bitch.
Is he still messaging you?
You not look like ghoul.
She,
Gee.
yes.
Okay.
It's like,
Okay.
there's like 30 other people online. She's like, you still want to trade? I said,
I
no,
didn't
I
want to
never
trade.
wanted to
I
trade.
didn't want to trade in the
Stop.
first place. I don't want to trade now. Leave
Stop.
me alone.
Alright, exactly. It's like, stop asking. I have told you no.
It's like a kid who
Take
keeps
that as an
asking for a toy, expecting to get it once they asked 100 times.
Yeah, it's like, cool, you're begging for money. I'm not gonna give you fucking money.
Welcome
You're a
back,
random
Alexa.
It's not even like as a person I know well in the guild. I've never talked to them till today, and they're asking me for 100k. Like, leave me the fuck alone.
Alright.
She's like,
If I was gonna
"What?"
ask for that much money in game, I'd probably try to befriend you first, at least.
Right, don't just ask a random stranger. But also, now she's like, so why don't you like furniture?
Why don't you like furniture? And that's not the point.
That's
That's not the
Pi-
point.
Pi
The
God wants
point
you to
is
give him 100k.
$100,000 worth of furniture isn't worth it.
Yeah, Pi God could go fuck himself like this random female who's asking me questions right now.
Alright, but this is the greatest this is the greatest back and forth of Fallout history.
I don't believe in communism as a successful form of managing people.
Hey,
At least not in that
you
situation.
look like ghoul. How come? Huh?
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 What?
What, Mom?
Oh.
And then you
Bob?
can
Yeah.
just walk past him.
Oh.
Anyone
wait.
attack.
Whoa, 0.15 seconds. Son of a bitch.
Machinery.
What the fuck?
Yep.
That's okay.
This pump isn't working.
Can you ask him to tell you about Ghoul?
Thought you were gonna say our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Oh, you again. What want now?
I swear to God, if you offer me another fucking piece of furniture,
Not no.
I'm gonna lose my goddamn shit. She's like, I have a better deal.
Not
Ask him
no.
about pants.
I swear to God, if it's
Block her.
furniture.
I swear to God, if it's
Like, if it's
tables-
furniture, just block her.
Oh, he doesn't have to tell us about pants. He knows something, and he's not
Clearly,
telling
she's
us.
just not gonna take no for an answer.
They really want these pants. They're not even good pants styles. There's so many better ones you can get. Like, what the actual fuck?
Yeah, you can get there.
I'm just gonna ignore them and pretend I'm not reading the guild chat anymore. That seems like the best chance for it. Just
Seems like a good idea.
not even engage. Just
It's
leave
not
it.
worth it. Lepega did nothing wrong, and you won't give him 100k. What's wrong with you?
PyGod just exists, and therefore I need to be petty about it. So,
Oh, that's a couch.
no 100k. Did you
I
fucking
don't
send
even
a
think that's
picture of a
being petty.
couch?
It's just like 100,000
No.
for something that you're never gonna use. No.
I mean, it's just better for you. But also, I don't know PyGod on a deep personal level, so I'm not gonna give money if I have money to PyGod.
You could.
Right?
I have other people I would bail out first.
I'm falling asleep, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna go to bed.
We definitely could tell.
Okay.
Have a good night.
Night.
Thanks,
Well,
Maxie. Bye.
Repair.
I spare no feelings.
You failed to repair
There are
the
no
water
feelings.
pump.
But you do give me money from time to time, so thank you.
I do.
Failed to repair the water pump.
Bye.
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 Okay, I don't think I can repair that.
Oh my fucking
Shut up.
god.
Okay.
She offered you furniture, didn't she?
She whispered to me, she goes, I accidentally crafted these 4 doors. Do you want them for a trade? No!
No.
Bitch. Bitch, no. I just...
She's direct messaging me pieces of furniture like it's gonna change my fucking mind.
Oh my god.
Like, I'm about to block your fucking ass.
You should. You should just
I was
block
trying
it.
to be a friendly guildmate. I really truly was, and this is why
But
I
it's
don't
like, If
engage.
you can't take no for an answer, then I'm gonna have to block
Oh.
you.
Is
Oh.
it toss a coin or is it a different guild? The other guild?
It's toss a coin. It's a random
Oh,
person
no.
I've never talked to in there.
Oh, Joey Smashbug.
What rank are they?
Smash
Like,
book.
oh god, no, I'm not trading with you. She's
Really
the
low
lowest.
rank?
She's the lowest rank in the guild, and she's on notice that she might lose her membership in a week. What the fuck?
Why? Because she's the lowest rank?
Yeah, if you're lowest rank because we need to keep activity up, you do
Oh,
lose your
okay.
position.
Wait, am I
I mean,
still in
she-
the guild?
Alexa is, and she's got a warning notice, but let me look at you. Yeah, you're still in the guild. You don't have a warning notice, and you're actually a higher rank than her. You're still Roach. They're strict-
played in fucking. Oh.
they
Oh.
they haven't updated your profile for a long time. So Alexa's the lowest rank with this girl. Then it's you, PJ, and then I'm the rank above that, not in danger of losing spot. The fuck is
Bro.
this striga messaging me for? Get the fuck out of here!
It'd
You
be one
don't-
thing if she was a higher rank, but
No,
like
it
she's not
is.
even doing anything if she's asking for you to give her something that rare.
Yeah, so she's a lower level. She's 900, so she plays the game, but like she doesn't participate in the guild. Nor do I know her, so there's no good reason for me
to...
to address
with
her
her.
at this point.
Get
It's like-
get money. And
She's mad because she doesn't have money.
acquire
That's
status.
fine. Clearly, you're not selling the right things in the guild store. Then, like, I have
Right.
money because I sold the right items.
At the right
You
time.
don't. Yes, exactly. I
No,
keep an eye on the
Evan,
market.
straight up, the market is super simple. There are basically you go collect alchemy things for like an hour, and you have close to probably $1 million worth.
Yep.
Like straight up, it's not hard.
If you spend the time grinding on like grabbing stuff that nobody wants to harvest, or grinding out harder pieces of gear that people don't want to grind out, you can sell it for mega money in the game because people don't like to grind. It's an essential rule of any kind of MMO. It's always a rule.
Is a thing. But
So,
not
like-
everyone wants to do it.
Right.
Yeah.
So, in this past week, I made like 500k. Great for me. What is she doing? I don't know. Maybe you need to readdress how you're selling stuff. But I am not going to give you my hard-earned money for a fucking style page. Not even a collectible like pet or anything. It's a style page. It literally makes your boots look a different way. But nobody cares about your boots because you're wearing costumes all the time. So
Right.
what the actual fuck? And then I asked her, I was like, is it just for the achievement? She goes, yeah, it will be for the achievement for crafting and everything and for the Halloween event. And I'm like, yeah, then no.
But that's a hard no.
That's a hard no. I am not spending 100k for your achievement. I spent like 500k to get one of my jewelry crafting achievements because it's expensive to get. And I'm like, that's worth it because it's an achievement for me. That gets me stuff.
Right? You're just giving her something and you're not getting anything in return that you need.
Right. Oh no, furniture. I can get furniture. Don't forget the
That
furniture.
you need.
Apparently, according to her, I need more furniture. I'm like, no, I have like 20 houses. I get it. I'm stockpiling them with stupid shit that I don't need in my inventory right now. Though I did find a furnishing collecting for this Halloween event that's a bunch of fireflies, but since it's only from this event and very few people got it, it sells for like 500k on its own. Will I sell it? Maybe. Will I keep it? Maybe. It's actually kind of cool. And you can't craft this shit because it's rare. And that's why I like it. My house is either full of glowing mushrooms or other weird shit that you can't find. Don't ask for simple things. I don't want doors. I don't want benches. I don't want your fucking recliners. I just want to live my fucking life. I have a house full of bones from the Halloween event. Is that fine? Yes. I don't really care about the bones, but they fill up my house. So it's just a bone pile. And that is perfectly acceptable to me. Don't whisper me a fucking door again. I will murder something. She's over here like, what will it take? Nothing. Nothing you
There's
can...
really nothing you could offer.
I keep saying it. I said nothing. Nothing. Go away. Nothing. I'm like, I don't know what else you need from me.
Open up the door. Talk to this guy. Thanks for letting me out. Yeah.
But then you have the random kid who's begging for like 200k and Aradon like, somebody give me 200k. No, that's not how this works.
Like, even if I had 200k to give you, I ain't gonna just give you 200k.
That's a beginner zone issue that you see it in all three of the beginner zones for the alliances of people just going, hey, give me money, and everybody goes, what the fuck is wrong with you?
That's not gonna happen, bro. We need money too.
Like, the amount
here
of
we go.
utter shit talking that ensues when that happens. You think no one's ever gonna do this again after they got reamed by like 500 people simultaneously. Then somebody else comes along and does the same thing in the starter zone, and you're like, what the actual
It's like, were you not paying attention when the other guy did it? Or are you new here?
Right. There's that. There's people who try to oversell or undersell you on things, and you're like, nah, bro. I can see where the market value lies. It's not there.
It's not fair.
Though I did poach something from a different guild trader that I resold for 100k profit, so, like, that's fair game. You post something for sale underpriced, that's on you.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
asking me to, if like you're asking people to sell you things for a really undercut price, and then are mad that people call you out for underpricing and everything, that's on you. That's,
Yeah.
you gotta be smart with your turnover. You can't just go straight up to a person and be like, I'll buy it for 10 times less than its normal cost, and then I'll sell it.
Right? I'd be like, I'm gonna buy a Tesla for like $5,000.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not gonna work.
And people go, yeah, you want to scam people? And you're like, no, I'm giving them a great deal.
I know you're giving yourself a great deal.
Yeah.
Here we go.
She hasn't messaged me for a couple minutes. We might be out of the woods. I might be.
112% with melee.
Yeah. 112%, baby. Hit for no damage. I'll be back. No, come
What?
back here. I don't know, he said he'd be back.
Look, Columbine. I'll pick
what?
that up.
Columbine.
Hey, Matty P.
Oh, wait, what?
Columbine.
Columbine.
Columbine's up to 800 per piece. So you're aware,
Damn.
PJ. Cornflower's almost
I
to
don't
900.
play that game. Too bad I don't have the time to keep up with that game.
Yeah. Get it.
Oh, there we go.
League's been emailing me lately. They're like, "Oh, our new series Arcane is coming out, and like we have a new event in the game, and it's Worlds." And I'm like, "And I'm not coming back. Like I'll play once in a while with people, but like I'm not
Intro
playing it.
without permission.
I haven't played League like for 2 months. It's getting to a point where it's such a on very rare occasions do I play it.
Yeah, I just don't have the patience to play that game.
I've lost my patience with the game.
I mean, I'm down to play it occasionally, but like,
Right. Like
I'd rather
I'm down
play
to
Valorant or like anything else.
I have a couple of people who play it still, and they only will play like ARAM, and I'm perfectly fine with it because it's brainless and it's really not something that you can get really intense or toxic about. I'm super over everything else in the game. Like it's a main mode, it can go. ARAM's the 5v5 one lane just
Yeah.
kill fest. That's all I enjoy about it, and like everybody else is like, well, the main game where it's 5v5 where you have to actually think is more fun. I'm like, no, I'll
I mean,
pass.
if you like to think, then it is.
Well, if you
But
no, it doesn't even matter in that game if you think or not, because if you have one bad person, which has become more and more common with League recently, because they don't ban people, then it doesn't matter if you think, because they could just feed a person and be like, ah, there goes your lead. Doesn't matter. There's a player who has 50 kills because you have your bottom lane who just runs into die over and over again.
you know, that's very fair, actually.
So, like, that's, I think, why I get aggravated with the rest of the game, is, like, there's no punishment for doing shit like that.
Yeah.
So then, if, and your reward for being an honorable player who doesn't act toxic or doesn't quit out of games is literally a recolor of the same skin for the last 4 years. Because that rewards me to do well and support my teammates. Or, oh, look, we
Oh,
heard the
got
player
the water
feedback.
chip.
I mean, we know the biggest issue the player base keeps saying is toxicity in League. We don't believe that there's toxicity in League, so y'all are fucking wrong. Sincerely, Riot Games. That's the response you basically get.
I would say fuck them then.
Right. And I think
if that's the response. Hey,
Well, because-
your game's too toxic. There's no
They-
toxicity in our game. You're full of it.
right.
Fuck you, then I'm leaving.
They've repeatedly released broken champions, very broken champions, and their response is, "We don't think our champions are broken, but apparently our players think they're broken. So maybe we have to improve your guys' perceptions of it." They're broken. The players have told you you're broken. Doesn't matter if you don't think they're broken, because you obviously released that crap in the first place. Like, your opinion is irrelevant, Riot Games.
It's
But
the
you
whole
should
thing
listen
with
to the
like
millions of people playing your game complaining that it's broken.
Right.
it's the whole
Like-
thing with like card games. It's all just like creep. As time goes on, you gotta one up the last thing that you did. And they've been putting out champions like once a month for like the past like
Right. And I think one thing that card games have an advantage of is you can just sunset old decks. Hearthstone
Yeah.
finally figured out that they needed to start sunsetting stuff, but that also would cause people like me who stop playing because it takes forever to build up packs, and they're finally like, oh, we need to start
Yeah.
fixing that. League doesn't sunset their champions, so of their 150 some champions, a good half of them are absolutely fucking worthless. There's a better champion that does everything they do but better.
yeah.
And they just act like there's not a problem because they're like, oh, well, we see all the same champions, so I wonder why. So then they like mega buff a champion that doesn't fix the issue, and they're just like, oh, I wonder why. Let me enlighten you on something. Like, you can buff a champion all you want, but at the end of the day, if you don't have any control of what you're doing, you're just like, huh, we're just gonna throw massive stat boosts on this player, and then it gets really broken, and you don't understand why. It means you don't have an understanding of anything about your game's underlying concepts. Like,
Whole mega lol.
I'm just very over it because I used to really like League a lot, but I felt like these last few years, the game has been poorly managed by their own company, to the point where it's not fun for players because they don't reward good behavior. They don't reward players who actually are trying to enjoy the game. You're better off literally AFKing if you have a bad team
Yeah.
than actually playing the game, and that should never be the case. And they're like, oh, we're testing out new systems and it won't be the same, and like their systems suck ass,
Which
and
it,
their reward systems suck ass. So there's really just no incentive to try to be good or try to do well.
I mean, the thing is that it's like it's not even that you like that it's really even worth it to
Right.
to like leave your games, but it's like it's just a waste of time either way. And if you leave the game and like get like banned or get temporarily banned, I forget what they call it.
They call it low priority queue, so it's like a
Yeah.
30-minute wait to get into your queue. Oh well, I could either play 30 minutes in a game that's going to make me absolutely fucking miserable, or I could have 30 minutes where I can't join a game, but I could do something else that's more enjoyable than like watching my team act like a bunch of fucking idiots running around with no brains. Like, It's a no-brainer. Why would I stay and punish myself?
It's a no-brainer. I literally do not need a brain.
There's just once you're in the game, there's nothing you can do. Like, if a player is choosing to hold you hostage or troll you or do shit in the game, you can't kill them. You can't remove them from the game. They can literally hold everybody hostage. And since the AFK timer doesn't let you do anything unless it's unanimous from all players for the first 20 minutes, you're stuck. You're absolutely stuck with them. So if a person goes, I'm going to lose this game on purpose, and then proceeds to lose their game on purpose, you have to spend 20 minutes waiting to surrender without, because they'll just keep voting, no, I won't surrender. That's awful, and it should never be that situation. But that's exactly what Riot promotes and says, oh, this is how we fixed it. No, you've literally trapped the good players stuck with these bad players who don't give a fuck about your game. And then you just breed this whole situation where everybody hates you then. And then you act all surprised, like, why does everybody hate us? I don't know.
I wonder if it's because you don't know how to manage your own game.
Oh my
Only
fucking
about 6, 7 to 10.
god.
Shit.
Oh, she messaged.
What'd
Oh
she say?
god.
Dwarven construct repair parts ×2 for Dremora legs. Whisper me. Do you want to know the value on the market for these construct repair parts?
Like
It's
100, maybe 1,000.
20.
27k each. So maybe if she's selling 2 of those, that's half price for those legs. Half price. But secondly, they're just a pile of cogs. They don't move. They don't do any animations. They're just a pile of cogs. Yeah, I get they're a golden recipe, but I don't want a fucking pile of cogs that does nothing. There are purple recipes that I found that have floating book stacks and rotating crystals and other like moving gears and
Have
pistons.
you found the chip?
What the fuck are you trying to sell me a pile of
That's
cogs
great.
for? What am I gonna
Not
do
gonna
with
help
that?
anyone.
Chip, please.
It's just gonna sit in a corner of my house, not adding anything to it. It's gonna be like, oh cool, that's a pile of cogs. Is that a common recipe? And you're gonna be like, nope, it's legendary, but it's so old, it's so not close to any of the other legendary recipes. It's so worthless.
Oh
I
my
just-
gosh.
I can't with her.
Yes.
You don't seem to understand. I get that you're the lowest rank, so maybe I should give you some leeway in terms of how stupid you are for the economics of this game. But like,
seriously,
you don't
how many
understand.
times do you have to say no?
Right. How many times is it going to take for somebody to tell you that's not a deal that anybody wants to take till you understand, like,
That's
maybe
not
I
a deal
should.
that anyone wants to take.
Right, maybe I should try to figure out what people want before just trying to force what I think they want down their throat.
I
Like-
know
Yeah,
what
exactly.
you want.
I don't want your doors. I don't want your pile of cogs. I don't really want to buy you anything. You haven't offered anything that makes me go, oh, maybe I'll drop
I
money
need
to get that. Right. You want to drop some cool shit that moves that I don't have yet? I might be tempted. But she hasn't, because she doesn't have that shit. Because she can't afford that kind of shit. And I can. So I'm like, and now we're at an impasse. Because I could just use my money and go to a guild trader and buy better furniture for cheaper. It's like, whoa.
Whoa.
Or I could craft my own because I have fucking recipes to do that. I'm not some hard up player looking to give you money. I have money and I have resources. And I have way too much time on my hands in this fucking game. This is
Oh?
this mindset is very much like the same mindset experience of like how stupid can you be? Back to
This
League.
is how
Of the
stupid you
vast
can be.
Vast majority of players, it's the same exact level of intelligence right there. Like, use your brain, stop being a smooth head.
Like, just think about it for a second. If you were in this position and someone was asking you for this, would you be saying yes?
You know what it is? It's a lack of critical thinking that kids learn these days. Let's be an old soul
Honestly.
for a second. How many stupid students are there these days? Look at Gen Z, and we'll see how much we fail their
mean,
future
I wouldn't say
generation.
they're necessarily stupid. They're just unmotivated.
I
They
would
don't
say
care enough to learn.
they're unmotivated and oblivious to using their brain. Like they get told something or they hear something from a peer or from TikTok and they don't think, do I need to do this? Is this something that's gonna help me in the long
Right,
run?
yeah, they just are like, oh, hey, look at that trend on TikTok. I'm gonna copy it, even though
Right.
it's dangerous and has gotten people put in the hospital.
It's a very vapid, shallow way of just impulsiveness. You don't actually. There's no direct. Oh, what does my brain think of consequences? It's literally, huh? That's a
Like,
cool thing to do.
what's
I'm-
consequences in this case?
Right. Like
I
I'm gonna
mean-
just do that.
At least they're investing.
Yeah, and I get that you think that's a smart thing, but are they actually making those choices on their own, or are they saying, "Oh, one of my friends is in Shiba Inu. I'm going to do the same thing." Elon Musk likes Bitcoin. I'm going to do the same thing. How much of that plan
Elon
is
Musk invests in Doge. I was thinking Robinhood, but whatever.
Elon Musk
Well,
invests in most crypto,
Finally.
but like the problem is how much of that's actually the kids thinking, "Oh, I'm investing to make smarter, like make money, my money work for me," instead of just saying, "Oh,
Right.
well, I see all these people saying invest here, and my friends are doing it, so I'm also gonna do it."
I'm gonna invest in Shibu for the
If your
meme.
friends jumped off a bridge, you'd probably do it too.
That's why
I
I think
mean-
Shiba Inu and Dogecoin took off in the first place, is because people are all just like, "We're gonna do this as a joke," and then other people were like, "Well, I want to match them." There's no thought behind it. It's just people saying, "Oh, someone did thinking. I think it might. I don't
Ouch.
think of anything, but it looks like a cool idea because everybody seems to be saying it's a cool idea. Therefore, I'm gonna do it too." Like,
The bandwagon effect.
how much? Yeah, how much thought are you actually putting into this process? Because I highly doubt it's a lot.
It's about 6, 7 to 10.
Just call me cynical, but I think education has failed most of America, and that's going to be the downfall of everything in our society.
You're
At least
probably
it-
not wrong.
I mean, I can look at my pharmacy class to tell you the quality of students has dropped in the last few years. It's noticeable.
No, honestly, like from my friend who's in nursing school, like the quality of the students in there makes me
Is going-
concerned.
Right, we have a massive shortage of healthcare workers, and the newer ones coming in are literally inept. I apologize to you guys right now because healthcare is going to go very rough, very quickly, and very soon.
Yeah.
And there's nothing I can see that can fix that in the foreseeable future. Like, my floor with epilepsy patients is so short on nurses that we have like 8-9 patients per nurse. If they're all impulsive epileptics with seizures and other kinds of dementia, do you know how many falls we have to experience because we don't have enough nurses or aides to do it? It's quite a bit. Yeah, dozens. And each one of those is just a potential recipe for further harm or poorer outcomes for a patient. But then you get these new nurses who are like, I don't want to touch the patient. I don't want to clean up their incontinence. I don't want to run to grab them because running's just stupid and I could just walk to a bed alarm. Like,
How did
No.
they ever become nurses in the first place?
because schools need to keep their numbers up, because right now education, instead of being based on quality, is based on how much
Oh.
quantity can you graduate.
I didn't even save. Run back
So
up
why
there.
reward good nursing students when you can pass a bunch of subpar nursing students and say, well, they're so needed that there's no good quality, like there's such a shortage, there's no need to have like super skills as a nurse. Like, oh, if you're good at being nursing, you'll have tons of job options. Don't get me wrong. But if you're subpar at nursing, there's such a shortage, they're still going to hire you because they need hands. It doesn't matter if you're good or bad, they're short. So
That's
currently,
unfortunate.
we are just rewarding a system where we're just pumping out these really subpar people, and since we have such a drastic shortage, it's just going to exacerbate the issue in the future, because now we just have all these really, really bad nurses, and the really good nurses are getting so burnt out because they have to do so much more.
Right.
Carry the load. So then you have more nurses, more doctors retiring because they can't handle taking everybody else's workloads on, and so then you hire more subpar people, and these schools all are like, oh, we're still graduating X amount of students, but there's not as many people applying in this bracket, so we're going to lower our standards to increase our admission rate so we don't fall behind the other schools. And it just keeps feeding this awful cycle of stupider and stupider med students and stupider professionals. And I worry. I greatly worry because I've seen some of these people, like, I'm a P4.
Have you
I am in
found
my
the
last
tip?
year of pharmacy school. So I'm still in school, and I get that I could be part of this generation of less smart people. But like, I have also had to teach some of the P1 students as part of my rotation experiences.
Oh,
And
your
some of
work's
these
feeling
P1s, man, they're
good?
from my school and they
Good
should
for
know
you.
better, and they are absolute fucking idiots.
All
Like, I
right.
had one kid literally yawning and just telling me how bored he was and how he didn't want to be there. It's like,
Then why did
professional.
you even become a nurse in the first place?
They
It's
want a
like, yeah,
Mercedes.
like, why are you here going through pharmacy school and then telling the pharmacy student who is evaluating you on your professionality,
That
professionalism?
you don't actually care about the job. That'd be like
Right.
if you went to an interview and you're like, I don't really
I,
care about the job, I'm just here for the money.
And if that was the only time I've ever seen that, maybe it'd be an odd outlier. Unfortunately, it
But
seems becoming more and more of a reality with these classes. Like, this year's first year class are not applying for internships. We have internships available at my hospital. It is the largest tertiary hospital in Milwaukee. It's huge. It's a cardiovascular specialist. It does everything. And like, it's great. It looks great on your resume. It gives you an opening to I can work at this hospital after this year because they know who I am and they've trained me and I've worked there for 3 years now.
right.
And it's all this experience and all this great job for a potential hospital pharmacist. And all these first year students are like, I don't want to work there because then I don't have as much free time.
Okay, Maddie P. So,
Yes.
what did Pie Gods? I had to scroll up now. You guys have talked already.
All right, Pie
Oh.
God can come after me, but I'm
Oh.
just on my little rant right
He
now. It's
was
fine.
he was saying, you know what's something wild is that the year after COVID hit, the next wave of medical school students weren't asked their MCAT scores.
Yeah, no, and they said it was because of COVID, and that's the funny thing is they keep saying it's because of COVID and because of this, but it's generally we're lowering our standards in the medical field, and that should scare everybody. But you're right; it's a great observation. That was a big push, because that used to be one of the last deciding factors. They would just keep lowering the scores. But now with this whole COVID thing, is they can just say, oh well, we're just not looking at scores, and we're just going based on their other characteristics as a student. So
Yeah.
now a school doesn't have to say, oh, we lowered our standards because they're not reporting those numbers anymore.
You, PJ, do you know what's in the lockers?
No.
So Pygot
Oh.
is absolutely right.
You know the like special thing that you get for pre-ordering Fallout New Vegas?
Maybe.
My school also has gotten mad at me
You
before.
get the canteen.
Oh, the Trusty Vault 13 canteen. Yeah.
Yeah.
They asked us feedback because they introduced a couple of code degrees you
Oh.
can get with your PharmD, and one of them's an MBA. And they're like, "Why don't you want to go for the MBA?" And I said, "Because the MBA is a worthless degree, and it's going to take more of my money for no actual purpose." And they got really pissed off with that because they're like, "Well, you could lead a management position." And I'm like, "Yeah, but I could do that without an MBA as well." I mean, yes, there's quite a few that still say, "Oh, you should have an MBA," but they don't require you to get it during school. A lot of these MBA programs are like, "We don't want you to get an MBA from your school because we have partnerships with other universities." And so part of that partnership is our residents do an MBA program through them. So like one of my friends has an MBA co-degree that they're doing through
There it
Concordia,
is.
and they paid $60K extra money for this degree. And then a lot of the places we're looking at are like, yeah, we'll cover 90% of your MBA degree, but you need to like go and do another MBA degree.
There's 40 of the Vault 13 canteens.
So I told my school, I said, stop offering worthless programs.
Take 'em.
And they got really mad at me for that because they were asking for honest feedback, and I gave them honest feedback, and they were just like, well, it's not worthless, and they were trying to defend it, and I'm like, no, there's no evidence that we need to have this, and there's no reason, like most of our students, it's not going to help them. If they're stupid in clinical pharmacy, they're stupid in clinical pharmacy. They can have an MBA, but they're still stupid in clinical pharmacy. That doesn't matter. Like at the end of the day, they're still going to kill a patient with their idiotic knowledge. That doesn't change. Oh, cool. They have an MBA in killing a patient. Like,
They
cool,
have the
nice.
intelligence of my character in Fallout.
Like, oh yes, it's a monkey, and he literally is giving you medicine, but he has an MBA, so it must be fine.
Yes, but it's especially adept at killing people.
I think I'd actually trust a literal monkey more so than the people you're talking about.
Right. So I don't know. I've gotten really mad at my pharmacy school recently about it because I feel like we're trying to veer in the wrong direction, and a lot of my classmates are also feeling the same way. Just because it's like we see the lower classes getting stupider as it goes on, and it's noticeable. Like even compare the two classes. Our class is well aware of this fact, and we're just like, what the fuck? Like, we know you can teach. You clearly taught us, and we do know stuff. And like some of us are doing.
Why is it so difficult?
I won't say all of us are success stories. I definitely have quite a subsection of classmates who have shown they're complete idiots and can't ever be trusted to be hanging around with patients. But like, we still have a vast majority of our class still knows what they're doing and are getting good reviews from the hospitals because they're like, oh wow, your students actually know shit compared to the other pharmacy school in Milwaukee. It's like, yeah, we do. But our younger students, there's no difference. There's no difference. And you're like, what the fuck? You know how to teach, so why are we changing our standards?
By the way, Pygon wants to know which college or school you go to.
Yes.
Concordia University, Wisconsin School of Pharmacy. It's in Mequon, Wisconsin.
Macwan.
It's a private university, so you won't see us in a lot of things, but that's where I am. It's an upsetting topic because there's so many times where people are like, oh, we have this graduating rate and we've kept this graduating rate forever. It's like, I don't fucking
Like the
care.
graduating rate doesn't fucking matter if the
Right.
people graduating aren't good at their job.
I would love
See-
to see how many numbers of those actually pass the NAPLEX, which is where you actually get your license, because that number's smaller than the graduation rate, because you can graduate with a PharmD, but it doesn't mean you're a licensed pharmacist. You have to pass the NAPLEX, which is their certified exam, and there's always more people that fail that exam right after they pass like graduation.
Because they didn't actually learn anything.
Exactly. I mean, I have classmates right now who go, I'm just going to do Walgreens Pharmacy, so I didn't pay attention to class and I don't want to be here for my hospital rotations. And then they fail the rotations, and they're just like, why? It's like you told your preceptor that you don't care about your thing.
Yeah. You shouldn't be surprised. You tell your boss you don't care about your job, they're going to notice.
Yeah.
My God says this
They're
is
going to
a
take that
depressing
into account.
What did he say?
This is
This
a depressing rant. I come to Twitch to get away from this.
I'm sorry, Pie God. Sometimes
Sometimes life
it
just
burbles out of me and I just have to say my piece. And I'm sorry that it depresses you.
Too real
Some-
came.
So I'm just gonna quickly do my advertisement here and just become one of my dedicated patients when I'm a pharmacist.
Ah, damn it.
Oh. A great reason to not eat uranium. 20 billion calories.
Yes, but think about it like this, Joey. You eat 1 gram of uranium, you'll never have to eat again.
I mean,
'Cause it'll
the
kill you.
real question is,
Do you want to glow in the dark?
You
know,
want to glow in the dark and potentially die.
you know what?
I just want to look cool at night.
I just want to be able to go around my house at night without having to turn on lights.
I am the flashlight.
All I'm saying is you stand to gain everything.
You'll never be scared of the dark again. 'Cause
You
you'll never
stand
see
to gain
darkness.
everything, and what do you lose if you fail? Everything.
actually,
so it's
that's a
kind of
lie.
a win-win.
At first, you won't see darkness because you'll be too bright, and then you'll go blind. So then you truly won't see
Yeah.
darkness because you'll just be living in darkness all
Yo,
the time.
if you eat uranium, you get superpowers. Simpsons taught me that. It's truth. That's the
Thanks,
truth.
my God.
How the fuck did that? Swear to God, every time I think I get the hang of this shit.
But yeah, Matty P. For those people that just want to be Walgreens pharmacists, you can just start referring to them as, hey, $8.25 an hour.
Actually, they make more than that.
20.
It's degrading
30?
enough.
Yeah.
There's no way they make more than like 40K a year.
It's about 40K a year. Well,
Yeah.
no, it's sorry. they make about $40 an hour. They make about 120, 130K a year.
40,
At a
40.
Walgreens pharmacy?
Yeah, if you're a pharmacist, yeah, your starting pay is 120, 130K. Why do you think I'm
What
like
the
excited to
fuck?
finally finish residency? Because
Damn.
residency pays me only like 50K a year. And then when I finish residency and become a certified clinical pharmacist at the hospital, then I can move into, if I'm specialized, 130, 140K starting a year. And then I can specialize even further and go up to 150, 160K. And since we're getting provider status for Wisconsin, that means I start getting reimbursed for Medicare and Medicaid. So then I can start making about 170K.
Fuck.
That's why I'm in school for almost 8 years, PJ.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I understand that. I just didn't think the guys
Okay.
at Walgreens were
Yeah,
in the
so
same program as you.
So yeah, Walgreens pharmacists will make. They actually make more than a hospital pharmacy student would because hospital pharmacy requires you to do residencies. Walgreens doesn't. So Walgreens starts you at the higher initial pay. However, you are severely overworked with very little staff to actually handle the growing situation that is the Walgreens. So in the next few years, you'll work at Walgreens and you'll make more than me initially. But then if I get specialized, I can actually move up ranks in hospitals and become lead pharmacist in other positions as a pharmacist. And you can't do that at Walgreens. So you start faster at Walgreens and you don't have to do extra schooling basically. Because that's what residency is. It's just school at the hospital instead. But in a few years, hospital pharmacy takes over because they have the option to move up and have a better life and work balance than Walgreens does. So Walgreens offers early pleasure, but then just becomes really monotonous, whereas hospital requires some extra suffering at the beginning, but then has better rewards so you can progress through pharmacy a lot more. But
It's
yeah,
like a delayed. What is that thing that they teach kids?
delayed gratification.
Yeah.
Black screen. Yeah, I know. I'm about to go to bed. Sorry.
So
Time to call it here. And
I'm so
but yes.
sorry.
No,
It's
you're
all
good.
been pharmacy. And
Pharmacy. No, well, cause
pharmacy
yeah.
pay, pharmacy stats.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, we just what did I just do? I got the water chip, I brought it back, and then I saved because saving is important in this game.
I just love that you thought a Walgreens pharmacist made 40K. That makes me so happy.
Look, you know how much money Walmart could save if they cut the amount of money that they paid those people in half?
Yeah, I know, because Walmart pharmacists are also paid 100+K a year.
This man's also saying that 98% of pharmacists don't know what the word pharmaceutical means.
Yeah, and I
Wink.
wouldn't. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. So I don't know. It's sorry for the rant today. It's just been on my mind recently.
It's
looking
no,
at
this
shit.
it makes good
to
content.
Learn just how fucked up the pharmaceutical world is.
I can
Watch.
save
If
it.
your-
I can
if
make it
your
a Twitch highlight.
If your
Yeah.
Twitch stream takes off because of a pharmacy rant,
I mean,
sorry.
That's the ironic thing is that it's like after I turned off Fallout, I now have like 7 people watching now as the rant has been going on. So that's been pretty interesting. It's been interesting. But
Maybe I should just start a real podcast about real thoughts.
Yeah.
this man has been an obstetrician for 13 years. I have no idea what that means. And do we know what the actual meaning of pharmaceutical means? I believe this is a question for you.
For me?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I don't know. I have my own weird definition for pharmaceutical. So, I don't. A lot of people like to call it like a substance. I think that's really limiting the term of pharmaceutical. So I would just say it's a method that we can use for treating, diagnosing, preventing poor health outcomes. And I'm keeping it very broad
The word.
because
No Googling. The word. The word itself.
I am.
Okay.
That's my definition as I'm going through it because I think it can encompass a lot of things. Because now we have stuff. There are diets, and yeah, I don't like a lot of fat diets, but there are also healthy lifestyle diets that have actually proven to improve patients. But then there's alternative medicine. There's traditional Western medicine. Um, so for me, I would say it's a method that we can use because pharmacies are now like we're being trained to recommend more than just a Western medication. So instead of just saying you need to take this pill, our focus is trying to give you alternatives to medicine and a big shift to trying to de-escalate traditional pills. So I guess I don't know. I might not be making a lot of sense right now. But in
The-
general, I'm leaning away from saying it's going to be your traditional substance that we can use to treat. Instead, it's going to be basically any method that we can use to help you.
All right.
And that's extremely broad.
Yes. He says the word means poison through witchcraft.
Oh, thank you.
Dude, aliphatic reductionism. You know what that is?
Probably should, but I don't, and that's fine. I could be informed again. I can
Hold
always
on,
learn
wait.
again.
I need to see what an obstetrician does.
OBSTR.
Oh, it's pregnant
It's just-
people. Allophatic reductionism.
Pathic.
Pathic. I can read sometimes.
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 He's good at other stuff.
Yeah, I have no clue, so I'd love to be enlightened again.
What does it have
Okay,
to do with
so-
creatine?
Obstetrics is the field of study concentrated on pregnancy, childbirth, and postpartum.
Creatine
Pregnant
is usually
people.
something that you like measure to see as your muscle breaking down, and then you can kind of measure kidney function and other diagnoses with that. But I don't know what he's for allosteric, whatever it was. I can't.
Allopathic.
Allopathic. Sorry,
Yeah,
allopathic.
I have nothing to contribute to this. I'm a gunsmith.
Like,
I send them to you guys.
God damn it, PJ.
Lead
Bro.
pediatrician and obstetrician in Queen's University.
Nice.
Where's Queen's University? In Kingston General. And you teach physician students. Ooh. Okay,
That in
allopathic.
Charlotte?
Queen's University? Charlotte, North Carolina. Ooh. But allopathic medicine refers to a system in which medical doctors and other healthcare professionals treat symptoms and disease using drugs, radiation, and surgery.
Mm. So that
So
seems very.
what
That was basically our traditional medicine that we're using more times than not.
term for allopathic reduction? Nightbot.
So
Why do you
if-
do this
if-
now?
If we're doing reduction, then it's probably along the lines of reducing the amount of reliance we have on just using surgery.
Oh, it's the
Radiation.
actual term for a medical doctor, MD. Queen's University in Canada. Ooh, Canada. Canada.
And
Canada.
damn, tuition and undergrad fees. 6,153 Canadian dollars.
What?
Wait, wow. That's
Wait, what?
relatively cheap compared to my school. What the fuck?
Well, you know,
International tuition's 27,513 Canadian dollars.
That's not much more than my school.
wait, and aren't Canadian dollars like more inflated than US dollars too?
Let me
Could
see.
not tell you. Look at a conversion rate for that.
Canadian
Yeah.
to USD.
So
And yeah,
like
27,000 is 21.7 thousand.
I think that's cheap. That is cheaper than my semester tuition.
yeah, so for a Canadian,
What the fuck?
their tuition is $4,954.
Hey.
Wow, my debt could be so much less if I were Canadian.
Yeah, but their mascot is Boo-hoo the bear.
Yo!
I
Boo-hoo
don't
the
see why that's
bear.
why is that a negative?
Med students pay roughly 230,000 over 7 years, but in Canadian, right? And it's cheaper than you guys, I believe.
Yes, because I think a traditional med student in the U.S. runs 300 to 400,000 at the very least for a lot of these schools. Usually
Wait.
more if you're trying to go to a bigger school.
So wait, so what's the benefit in being a doctor then?
Because you get a bigger salary. So like as a doctor,
Yeah,
you're
but
gonna
you
make-
still have like 3 times the amount of debt than like somebody who went to school for an engineering degree.
Yeah, you start off
Yeah.
with more debt, but you'll be able to pay it off in the faster terms. Plus, a lot of hospitals generally offer like a loan forgiveness program. If you do X amount of years with the hospital, it's a nonprofit,
25%,
they will
yes.
forgive that loan.
You get a signing bonus.
Okay. Fair enough.
Wait, hold on a second. Elon Musk is an alumni of Queen's University? What the fuck?
Wait, okay, hold up. How many universities did Elon Musk go to?
I have no idea.
Because he went to Stanford, he went to
The man's the richest in the world. He doesn't ever have to care about tuition costs at this point.
Okay, hold up. Education. Let's see here. Queen's University in Kingston, Ontario for 2 years.
Time out.
Transferred to the University of Pennsylvania. Graduated in 1997 with a Bachelor's of Science. And in a Bachelor's of Science degree in Economics and a Bachelor's of Arts degree in Physics. And then
Yeah,
he
but-
got his PhD at Stanford.
Elon Musk says college is basically for fun and not for learning.
You know?
For him, it probably is.
Oh,
I mean,
a wise
for the
man
most
once
part,
told me, you can always
he's
retake
not
the test.
wrong about
You
he's not
can't-
wrong about the vast majority of college. That is
Yeah.
very true.
No, he's not.
I think like
I mean, college
Yeah.
parties are a thing for a reason.
Look, a wise man once told me, you can always retake the test, you can always retake the class, but you can't go back to the party.
It's true.
a wise man once told me, if it's plastic, it's good for a party. If it's glass, you save that for someone special.
Good.
That man was my RA freshman year.
Hey.
Oh, of course it was.
Oh.
As a former RA, I will verify that that statement could easily come from me at a point.
I'm so glad I dropped out of college.
Oh, but he also dropped out of Stanford after 2 days.
That tracks.
Oh.
Because the internet boomed to launch an internet startup. What happened?
He posted a link and got timed out.
Ooh,
he got pegged for it. Oh no.
I'd help you out, but I honestly don't know how.
Asking him to
This
figure
is-
I'm actually
this is
able to
why-
open up.
Posted a link to an interview I did.
The
Stuff
truth
from-
about AIDS and HIV with Kevin J. Johnston.
Where? What? Did you see it?
Yeah, I'm able to see it
What?
because I'm a mod.
Oh.
Yeah.
Am I not even a mod? There's no way I'm not a mod. What?
Lame. Look, Joey doesn't have mod.
It's my own channel.
PJ, I want to see the link. You gotta send it to
Okay,
me.
here.
Send it in the Discord.
Yeah.
Oh.
I need
Yeah,
some
yeah,
light
yeah,
reading
yeah.
to do.
I'll put it in
IQ
Booster
test. Your IQ is 4.
Same.
Profound mental retardation. Alright, the truth about HIV.
By the
and
way,
AIDS.
Mike,
Oh,
in
this
6
is-
minutes we have Professor Mike coming on, but I realized I don't have his contact.
That's loud. Is that? There we go.
Too. Look how clever you are.
How efficient I am, man.
Oh my god, you're
Oh,
so
dude,
Oh, and I
you
gotta
wear
say,
a cowboy
listen,
hat.
everybody. My co-host
Oh,
Mike,
look at that.
on
As long as it is you. Not you.
This guy is highly intelligent. He speaks about 5
Is that a
different
Jack
languages,
Daniels cowboy hat?
medical school.
I'm
He is
Professor
a
Mike.
translator.
Professor Mike.
You're gonna get a kick out of this guy. He's a real interesting cat.
What is going on?
And he
There
has
was some
actually,
screaming
since
or
I've
something
been,
that happened.
associated
It's
with
fine.
him, hosting another
You
show with him
you
as
okay,
well.
Devin?
Fighting the MD Mel with
Stupid.
Dr. Peter Glidden. That's how we ended up.
Are you
I'll
guys
get
using?
back to you on that, CJ. I'll get back to you on that.
Are there two mics using mics in the interview? I haven't watched it yet.
I was like, wow, this is medical shit. Hey, you know what?
Oh wait.
Yeah, I'm not okay.
Sexually transmitted disease to sexually
Rohingya
transmitted
lie.
infection, but I would certainly consider syphilis a
Rohingya lie.
Why does it have to be 2 matches where I get my ass kicked in a row?
Own a piece of
Why couldn't it just
the
be one?
documentary.
Now,
Jesus
Talking about
Christ.
you, Rohingya. Professor Mike
Ugh.
as opposed to Mike Philippe.
what they did is they played with the words,
okay. I'm here.
mostly for political purposes,
Okay.
actually. Okay, like most things that happen in medicine, a lot of people don't realize that there's always a political.
Discuss STDs, STIs, vaccines, problems with the Western blot.
Okay, it's almost.
Alright, I gotta Google
Oh,
what that means.
yeah. Fuck.
Good topics.
Western
Good
blot.
I gotta say, Professor Mike, you have a very calming voice.
Wait,
Your health, it's almost always to do with politics.
Here?
Labeling something a disease. Now, the word disease actually just means dis-ease. You are not at ease.
Understood.
But
oh, this is
it gives
totally
people
you.
the impression that there is something that is intangible. I guess you cannot really hold it in a
Dis-ease.
sense, but you claim it as yours and you cannot get rid of it. It kind of takes the responsibility out of your hands. Now, a lot of people are fine with that term. They love that because that means that they're no longer responsible for their mistakes or their actions. But people over time that
Oh shit,
have,
it's already 10:30.
let's say,
I got a meeting
Oh, it is.
tomorrow
in a
morning.
sense.
Alright, I do also have to go to bed
Growing
too.
fear-
So, with that,
Oh.
I have to
What an
watch this later.
interesting place to
Or at least
leave all of
listen
us on.
What?
Should be a great night. But I should go to bed too. Rotation start in less than 6 hours.
Dude, 1:28
Yep,
a.m.
please
from the
do,
future.
something you
Yeah,
forget.
that means it's time to go to bed.
Bro,
Eventually.
Probably.
college professor?
Professor Mike.
Good
Alright,
night.
alright.
Alright, have a good night, guys.
Have a good night.
Alright.
Night. Alright. Also, have fun. Overnight in the ER, Byard. Forward.
He already
Not
left.
bad. Not bad. Good night. Have fun.
See ya.
Thank you for the follow, and if you're looking for Fallout
Something?
next time, it'll be Fallout next time.
It'll be Fallout, not talking about the pharmacy world and how
Oh,
fucked it is.
Along with a rant about the pharmacy world.
Right.
Alright. Good night.